and hello, welcome to Eddcraft. As you know, it's me again, Edward Jones, blah 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 blah. I'd like to introduce you to the Edderprise Space Program, or ESP for short. Let me just load that world up, and I can give you a rough tour of my world. Now this is me, the commander of Eddcraft, of the Edderprise Space Program. Yeah. So let me walk you through the base. Oh, get rid of that. So let me just get back to the view. Okay. As you see, there's me. Welcome to Edderprise Space Program, or ESP. I'm just going to switch that on to easy, because my gods are wonderful. Hi, Winter. This is my scientist, Micah. How are you? Oh, you let me store items. Nothing new armor. This is zombie spawner, and he's wearing some awesome boots. Dorms. This is my bed here. Just prepare for a venture into space. I already have all the stuff I need for that. This is Rocco 299, an actual player in real life. Yeah. If anybody else wants to join, just give me their name, and I'll do this. Okay, let's enter mission control. Oh wait, I won't show you mission control yet. I'll show you my roof. Okay, this is the main tower section you'll be launched from. For the journey, we use parachutes as handy, but I prefer always to keep a spare one with me. Okay, there's also some other rooms over here. Just let me go through. This is where all my wooden stuff, except no is currently here because they're all preparing for my venture into space. Only will have ventured into space on this. Oh, I should probably show you some of my armor as it's made. All along the most of it is up there. But I don't really need that, so I am sure I'll be safe on this place. Okay, let me get back up to my building. Now, time to show you mission control. Now, this may get a little noisy in here, so I'm just going to turn that down. Because my rocket's all ready and ready to go. This is, and blah 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 on the computers. There's a control room, why is that? Where's my scientist guy? Oh, he's trapped himself here again. He controls the power outage through this building. Several battery chargers, just like there. Emergency supplies. This is British Kitty, another actual player on building space items. Okay, I'm back. My keys have messed up. This is me. This is my spaceship. waiting for me there. I think I've shown you everything here, except my giant battery charger, but that can wait till I'm back. So now, I'm just gonna go back through here, and equip my armor, my oxygen mask, and 2 oxygen tanks, plus my oxygen gear, so I can breathe. Breathing is key in space. Now, here's my spaceship, the Edderprise. Not the first spaceship of ours, but it shall be good. By the way, tools, food, coal, and electronics. So I can get rid of that. There, just in case of emergency. Either way. So now, I shall get in and check my fuel. As you can see, it's full. I also have several other things, just for emergencies if I run out. Okay, preparing for launch. In launch, igniting ignition. Yep, there we go. And waiting for it. Wait for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepare for blast off. Yay! I'm flying. There's me. You can't really see me, but there's me looking out the window. Heading into space. Now, yeah. This may take a while. I should probably stop off at my, at the moon base first to drop off supplies. Yeah, this does take a while, and there is quite a lot of turbulence within my spaceship. As you would know, it's hard to leave the atmosphere. Yeah. Yep, it's hard to get in space. Rather difficult. Nearly there. Okay, now I'm in space. Yep, so the moon. First stop. As you can see, the orbit of the Earth at the moment. Just to see Earth, you can see the orbit of the moon as it goes round Earth at a steady rate. So let me just leave that. Okay, so to the moon. Okay, now I'm beginning to land. I just need to check my gear. Yep. Checking gear, and as you can see, preparing, and touchdown. We are down. Oxygen's clear. Oh, it was there. Okay. Hi. Alright. How's this tree system going? To constantly be relieving. You get relieving. Had to leaving trees. It's probably more funny in my mind than it is in real life. So I'm just going to cover those up. Yep, I should get rid of those. Okay, I still have more guards here, because it does pretty harsh on the moon. Okay, now because I'm in oxygen, I can take off my mask. Yep. Yep, just testing that. This is Ariel and Bangheart. just a few of the workers here. Well, they're the only 2 workers on this planet. Probably should suck that up sometime. Wait. Okay. But yes, I shall show you the moon. Okay. On this moon, I'm out of the oxygen area, so a little dangerous. Oh fudge. I haven't put my mask back on. Okay. I can drive this car. Well, I can drive it anyway, but it makes more sense if I drive it on the moon, because it is a moon buggy. It's a fallen meteorite. Oh. Just remind me where that is. I could just follow this up here. Oh, I should probably grab something to deal with them. The alien species can be a little hostile. And can. Just in case. I don't really want to use it, but I may have to. They're growing trees on the moon, so they're okay. As you can probably tell, they're not that used to having people come around. Tin decoration block. These guys are just cheap and lazy. So, also, I do believe I do. Oh, okay. Where's my car? Where's my car? Bitch. Oh, it might be over here. Where's my car? My car's gone. Oh, there it is. Watch it. You see the low gravity right there. Okay, I came from around here. So, full speed ahead. Can go faster, but I'm not on full acceleration. There. Also, it runs faster if you go downhill, of course. There may be less gravity, but there's still some gravity on the moon. You also get cheese ores, which are really useful if you want cheese / like cheese. Also, there's such things. Actually, what is there? Okay. There's these sensor goggles. Oh. Which are useful if you like that. Take off my hat, put these on, and I can see where valuable minerals are. Toggle. There's a way to turn them on and off. yeah. So, just trying to test. There's a way to toggle them on and off. Nope, that's my hat. Okay. Nope, that's my quests. Nope, that's the map. Okay, so, can find that. So, yes, that's the moon. You get, let me just take off these glasses because they're getting annoying. You get cheese ores, tin ore, and copper ore, but there's like special ones for the moon. So, let me just get used. Okay, next, I'm gonna take you to the space station. Oh, by the way, you can't sleep on the moon apparently. NASA have just released it. You can't sleep on the moon without your bed exploding. Yeah, I can show you if you like, because I've tried, but it's not a pretty sight. See, you just like place your bed and you think everything's gonna be alright, and then you go to sleep, and that happens. It's like a explosion. It's like a nuclear bomb, except in bed form. So it tricks you. So I just get in back in my spaceship, fully fueled, nothing to carry, and off to space station 2. We did have the first space station, but it was destroyed. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and prepare launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! You can turn in this, but you can't go back down once you're in, unless you fall. And nobody really wants to fall from here. So, have you seen the height of this? That's me. Okay. There's the sun. You can't see the space station yet because it orbits Earth. You won't be able to see it because it's quite small compared to, you know, big grade ones. We do have bigger, but they're currently in maintenance and are unreachable at this precise second. Okay, so we go to Space Station 2, owned by me. Center dimension. We should appear in the portal bit here. Now you can't get back in here so after you've come out, but yeah. Tree room. I need to relief these trees. I can do it on any planet. It works wherever I do it. It works wherever. Oh, that's my alien. That's my guard. Marble. He's a little on the special side. The more leaves the better, really. I'm gonna put that there. This is my mission control. This is Cora. This is Carla. Both working there. Oxygen being distributed here. And yeah, everything looks kind of normal. And this is my viewing room. As you can see, the Earth below us. I hope that's Earth. Oh, poop. It's hard to do maintenance on the ship from the outside, so we prefer to do it from the inside. So I just... how am I going to show you this? I can just jump here. If I go here, you can see the whole space station from the top. There's millions of pounds spent on this every day, and it's seriously the hardest piece of work we had. So, no, my parachute. Okay. Yeah, that's my space station. Whoop, whoop. Um. Mm, no, pick up that block. As you can see, I have it slightly raised off, not to damage the place. Oh, I'm going to need a parachute, and I can show you my emergency protocols. Now, this will involve me doing something which will go horribly wrong. Oh, let me just get this black flag, just to show you me. You need to build up momentum because there's less gravity, and me. Ta-da! I'm black because I'm awesome. Okay, so everything's ready. Launch. Remove black parachute. There's no going back if I don't have a parachute. Yeah, that is annoying. Because then you're stuck in space forever. So it takes a while again, because also I'm flying away from it, so I can head back towards Earth. Because the fact is, I need a run up, and a very, very, very large run up from space, because you know how gravity affects everything in the world. Yeah, if you can also see the moon from here, and during the day you can see the sun, except it's kind of eclipsed at the moment because the sun's on the other side of the Earth. So, okay, that's weird. Weirdly gone silent. We're about to get to the overall choice station already created. As you can see, do you have things? Habitable, no oxygen, gravity 18%. This is habitable, full of life, gravity 100%. So if I just drop there, and then I can show me launching. So say I accidentally got trapped up here. Now there is one way to do this. You get down, you can go down here, and then if you can reach up, but I fell. You launch that, no, and this will let a ladder down for me. And that'll let me drop all the way down. Okay, and I can see this. Oh, I didn't use any of my food. I can't even think of it. Oh, I could show you the world. Well, if I have time, I can show you the world's biggest battery charger. Okay. It's really good at charging batteries. So I get my empty battery and put it in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, fully charged. Yes, that's how I roll. And I built all of that. Well, didn't make the mod, but I built it. Actually. Also, yeah, I'm awesome. Yeah. What's canvas? Well, let me go back to base. Oh, it's part of the parachute. That makes sense now. Oh, I should also give you how to make the parachute. Not the parachute, the spaceship. Because I don't know how to make the parachute. I don't know how to make the parachute at all. So you get rocket engines. You don't need this many, but nose cones, rocket fins. You don't really. Yes, as long as you have those, you're fine. You can add test as well, but for the process of doing this, I don't need to. So you go to your workbench. Oh, not a typical workbench, but your magic spinny worky benchy thing. And you get your nose cone, and one nose cone at the top. Then you get rocket fins, and you put them down each side. Then you get rocket engine, and you place one there. Now this is what you need most of. It's like heavy duty. Forgotten what it is. Stuff. Heavy duty plating. Okay. So I just go spaceship and then grab that, and those stuff will disappear. This is also where you make a car. I can get rid of all those now. Bye bye. Bye. Go away. Okay. What else can I show you how to make? We probably all know how to make armor and stuff. Oh, I can show my testing facility in use. And took me actually surprisingly quite a while to build. It's very high tech and very complicated at the same time. Let me just get behind the viewing window for safety. Okay, basically board and he attacks. Oh no! I have the ability to instantly repair any buildings. So let's just wait for one to spawn. Yep. Waiting. This may be quite a while waiting. Maybe if I oh, as you see there, it spawns a evolved zombie like you would get in space or wherever. If I turn off all the lights, they have a higher chance of spawning, I think. But what's that? There we go. Yeah. Also, I'd like to show you how our emergency parachutes work. Of course, if we're falling from a spaceship, we instantly have parachutes. So, say I'm just coming up here. You can quick attack him. Of course, Pokemon work very deeply with us. We're quite into the whole how Pokemon originated from. Turns out they came from space. Who would ever thought of that? Discover them on a journey into space, and then yeah. By the way, I have rocket boots. They can make me fly. Actually, I lie. I have a trench coat. Now I'm up here. I can just drop and then activate my parachute. Ooh, blue parachute. I like blue. Right now I can see my place. Also, I can, if I wanted, I can reascend. So I'm going to try and aim to get in here. I'm falling. Hence the parachute, but yeah. Stupid wind. It's really windy. It's really windy today. Okay. Nope, no, 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 nope, no, 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 too far, too far, too far, too far, too far. Brilliant, brilliant, nope, nope, okay. No, 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 too far, too far, too far. Okay. Nope, no, too far. There, there, no. Yeah, okay, there, there. And as you can see, I'm just parachuting down where my landing bay once was. So, as you can see, this landing bay disappears, and I have fully stocked things, so I should place some more rocket launch pads. You can see they stay where they are until you place the last one and they activate. Can I just place a nose cone? Okay. Yes. So that would be about it from me, and that is about it from Eddcraft. And Edderprise space station. Here's a map. It's very basically you can't see us on. Oh, also there's a secret teleporty bit, which allows me to look over all the secret. So now I can watch everybody. The Canco, Isra, Sparrow, Ron, Leonardo, Valentine, Melancholy, and Accuthesis. So, that's all. Oh wait, I shall just show you the cutest monster I've ever seen. My guard will actually, I'll show you all the alien things. So, that's camper, same thing. Evolve skeleton, evolve creeper, evolve zombie, and I'm gonna need an evolve spider. Evolve. Oh, why isn't there a spider? Okay, can't get the evolve spider. Fine. That's an alien villager. Okay. This is evolved skeleton, as you can see. I'm going to get some better weaponry. I can just have a load. Evolve creeper. No, no, no! I'll fix that and evolve yes. So in my place, I'm gonna build that quickly. It's been so long. I guess it was my fault for trying to spawn a creeper inside my house. It's not my fault, dude. Don't worry, it's really easy to actually patch up. It's not like it's happened to me before or anything. I'm not that stupid. Yeah, I lie. No, I'm not that stupid. Except I'm not that stupid that I'd let that inside my house. So I'll just fix up. It's not really hard. And it looks good as new. So, if you would like to work in this place, I offering jobs. Basically, you give me your name, and then I add it to one of the things in the show in a later episode. But still, like, subscribe, all the general please do stuff. Yes, and I'd really appreciate it if you would do that. Share it to friends, because I'm currently not getting a lot of views. People really don't care. I haven't had many views. If you look and watch all my other videos as well, if you need any help on anything, because they're brilliant videos. I don't do as stupid things. And yeah, I think that's probably about it. If you need any advice or anything, my name and my business phone number shall be in the description below. That should be it. Thanks to everyone, and I'm Edward Jones, and that's bye from me. Yeah, bye.